Hi Metalheads, willkommen zum Metalheads Forever Show Nummer 548 am 16.02.2023. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur vorletzten Sendung dieser Woche. Und diese Woche hat es mir in sich gehabt, einen Haufen verschiedene Genres. Und heute haben wir eine spezielle Genre. Selten haben wir eine Band wie heute. Das sind wirklich Masters an den Instrumenten. Heute haben wir eine progressive Metal-Band hier. Sehr, sehr cool, super Musiker und gleich 3 Nationen. Türkei, Slowenien, Israel. Alle sind da irgendwie verbandelt und sehr, sehr cool. Ja, ich freue mich heute auf Seventh Station. Aber bevor es losgeht, wie immer, alle Zuschauer auf YouTube draußen, rüber zu, nicht YouTube, Facebook, auf Facebook, auf den 2 Kanälen auf Facebook, geht gleich rüber zu YouTube. Das wird heute eine coole Sendung, verspreche ich. Und gleich mal, wenn ihr auf YouTube seid, ein Like da lassen, subscribe and hit the rocking bell. Okay? So, los geht's zu der Band, die habe ich noch nie gespielt, aber sehr, sehr cool. Und zwar Ventum heißen die. To Delirio. So geht es los und wir sagen, let the madness begin. Und heute wird Progressive Metal. Here we go. To Delirio. Ventum, sehr, sehr cooler Anfang. Und jetzt freue ich mich gleich auf eine geile Band. Hier sind Seven Station und die ersten Kommentare, dass es eine geile Band ist. Da freue ich mich jetzt so, natürlich. So, Seven Station, geiles Video. Und zwar Unspoken Thoughts. Und dann gleich live in der Farbe. 3 der Band sind heute hier. Hier sind Seven Station. Here we go. Holy shit. Heute wird's heftig, meine Freunde. Und jetzt freue ich mich auf Dimitri,
Hello.
Vidi, and Aaron.
Hi.
Hey there, buddies.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
thank you for having us. Thank you.
This is a riot, my friends. When I worked on the show today, in the last minute, we had to change something. This, you see, we work together because there's one video you have to change, and it was in the last minute. But we did it, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
How I start. This is now progressive metal at the highest level, I guess. This is maybe the band today with the wow. What can I say? This is craft at its best, and unbelievable vocalist. Vidi, I met you before on the chat with Hannes Rittel. You remember?
Yes, it was beginning of December. We were in Graz. Shout out to Hannes.
Yeah, he's here. He's very,
Hello,
very.
hello, Hannes.
Hey Hannes, thank you for this.
Thank you so much.
He just jumps out of his sofa because he's sick. You know, Hannes is sick. So wish him good vibes to Hannes.
Lots
Yeah,
of
we
yes.
wish he gets better as soon as possible.
Yes, and his wife too. Both of them
Of
sick.
course.
Yeah, so
course.
Hannes, weiterhin gute Besserung. But I had a chat with him right before the show, and it looks better, a little bit every day better. But he looks forward to the show today. He told me he was when he saw you live. The next day he called me and said, "Richie, this band blew me away." So okay, then bring the band. I said, yeah. You have to bring this band in the show because this is the next level. Holy shit! So this show is especially for all who loves progressive metal. But there's so much to discover. When I listen, I hear Rush a little bit. I hear Zappa. I hear King Crimson. I hear so much. But how everything started, this is the most important now. I want to know. I start with Dimitri. Dimitri, go back to your childhood and how everything started to become a master on the guitar.
Well, I was born in Belarus, but most of my life I lived in Israel. That's also how I met Vidi. And I just one day in some local store saw a red electric guitar, and I thought it would be cool to play on that. And instead of that, my parents sent me to classical music school. Thank you, by the way, for that. So
there comes the roots from class, because classic is a very important part in your playing.
Yeah. So I was studying in music school. I finished music school. I went to the Academy of Music, and basically years of practice, I guess. That's how you become a musician, I guess.
He's humble. You hear this, guys? He's humble. You don't like this word master, right? But you mentioned something. One of your influences, also when it comes to the classic metal or hard rock guitars, is Richie Blackmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richie Blackmore is still one of my favorite guitarists. I mean, I was listening when I was 12, 13 years old. I was listening to Metallica, Guns, like the usual, like everybody, I believe. And then I found out Deep Purple and all the 70s scene, Zeppelin, Pink Floyd is huge influence. And in my first band, there were two Dimitris, guitarists. So I was Dimitri Blackmore because I was only talking about Blackmore all the time. So
what was it on Blackmore's playing? What you admired?
I think I liked his spirit freedom. Beside of that, in my opinion, that for his time, he was over the place. I mean, from technical, he also coming from classical background. I mean, he wasn't studied, but he started first year or two on the classical guitar, and he has a lot of influence of classical music. And I guess I would not lie if I would say that I also like his attitude. He is truly to the music and only for the music.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest is not as important, and we can see it until this day in interviews that he's holding guitar. This is part of him, and he is down to the business. But music is, I think, he knows only music in his life. I mean, so also his attitude was quite attractive. I mean, seeing him on stage, that he's in his own world. He doesn't need to impress the people. He's just there.
Yeah.
This is his.
But I talked to Graham Bonnet about, because this was the closest I got to not on Ronnie Romero, but Ronnie Romero, he was star-stricken, but Bonnet was down to earth actually, and he said, because I asked him, how is Blackmore actually, is he mean like so many people? I said, no, he's not. He's in his own world. That is you have to understand him to understand him. And that's the magic of Richard Blackmore. But I agree, and I think the musical freedom he got really beside Blackmore's Night. I think with Rainbow, the first 3 Rainbow albums, this was, I think he was at his best. Rising, for example, there's only 6 songs on the album, but it's amazing what he does there. It's unbelievable. All right, yep. Now we know where you come from, Aaron.
Yes, hi.
I'm glad that Hannes sent me the EPK, and I read about Dream Theater.
Yes.
So you are very influenced of this, and I was because I thought about Dream Theater when I heard you guys playing.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your story? How you became keyboard player? What's your first instrument?
Well, my first instrument was piano, and I started playing at 4 years old. Before I realized myself in the mirror, I don't actually remember the time I began, because the moment I realized myself that in the mirror, this is who I am, I was already playing some piano. So I started classical conservatory at primary school when I was 6, and I went through 13 years of that until I was 19 years old, of just rigorous and strict classical music training from Baroque to post, like contemporary, like you can imagine whatever names. Some of my favorites would be like Bach, Mahler, and Beethoven, and Schnittke, and there's so many. I can't even, Shostakovich has to be mentioned for 7th Station, especially. But at 19 years old, I decided the world is more colorful than just one particular genre of music. So I was secretly actually listening to some pop and rock and radio shows, and some metal, and some Linkin Park when I was in middle school, some Evanescence and Limp Bizkit, and someday I discovered Dream Theater, Opeth, Porcupine Tree, Steven Wilson, and blew my mind with like how close of a classical music approach at the same time not being classical music. So I dropped everything, I graduated, and I entered to Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts. I went there for film music and electronic music. And I graduated and toured a lot until COVID came, extensive touring with several different bands, several different projects. And here we are, since I was 4, basically, yeah. And Dream Theater undoubtedly was a huge, huge influence on me. And I'm so lucky to have worked with them on several different things. And
so you worked with Dream Theater?
I have for their 2013 self-titled album. I provided 2 arrangements. I have conducted and arranged and put together the orchestra and choir part for the Breaking the Fourth Wall DVD and Blu-ray. Alongside with Berklee, it was a great story. We had the band, we had the choir, we had the orchestra, and we played the second half of Scenes from a Memory, and it was just perfect, yeah. But besides of that, I had the most greatest privilege to have Jordan, the keyboardist, Jordan Dudas, to have as a mentor in my life. And we have done some projects of his together that I have also provided some arrangements, orchestral conducting, some 2 keyboard projects, and a lot of fun. We toured on NAMM and several different like conventions. It's a great time, yeah. But that's how it is. All my life has been doing this, basically, nothing else.
Yeah, you found a band. Holy shit! And that's we have one song later on. This is without Vidi, but it's only the musicians. Holy cow! That is the next level. This is it's like you live this.
Yeah.
So you based where? So I thought we have Slovenia, Turkey, Israel. So where are
Right.
you?
I am in Ankara right now, yeah, in Turkey.
You're in Turkey. Oh, so hopefully everything is okay in your
Thank
place.
you very much. Yeah, everything is fine.
My condolences to this is what
Thank
awful.
you. We all appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Damn, this is awful. What's happened right now? I saw a video today. What from a drone? What the land? How the land split?
Yeah,
you know.
3 meters it moved. Yeah.
Damn it, But let's don't bring. Let's
Yeah.
have our hearts with the people in Turkey
Yes.
and
We wish them best. Yeah.
yes, we wish them best, all the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vidi,
Hello.
you are a chameleon. You can sing everything, and I read this in the comments already. We have a lot of new names today, and after we talk about your upbringing and how you became a vocalist, how everything started with you. Are you the guy who brought Zappa to the table? Because I see in the EPK, there's Zappa, there is King Crimson. Who brought Zappa actually into the game?
I'm actually not sure who brought Zappa into the game. I'm not sure. I'm not
This
sure.
is from the info, no?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's in the info for sure. But I don't know. I don't know if it was me as much if it was all of us, and what Zappa meant or means to us. I think this is one of those artists that the 3 of us really admire. Sometimes we have very, very different tastes in music, but Zappa is one of these artists that we all agree is a good influence.
I confess, in the 70s, my very first band, I was a drummer and had to play Zappa, and I hated it because this was so complicated. After then, I found one favorite song ever is a ballad. You know, Watermelon in Easter Hay. You know this song?
I do not know this song.
I heard this song.
I love this song. This is such one of the most beautiful ballads. It's a guitar. It's instrumental, but it's beautiful played. You know, in 2000, Watermelon in Easter Hay. Frank Zappa. Check it out. This is
I'm gonna check it out.
Vidi,
Yeah.
Tell me how you became a vocalist.
What happened officially was that I wanted to play guitar when I was 12 years old, and I got a guitar, but I was very, very bad at mathematics, and my parents just wanting me to succeed in school, they took the guitar away, so I can focus on mathematics. So I just grabbed the microphone instead. And from that point, it was basically that for me.
So Dimitri has Richie Blackmore as a role model. Aaron, what is yours? You would say as a
I
role
would
model?
say Jordan Rudess.
Jordan from Dream Theater.
Yeah.
Who was your magic moment? You hear him singing. Was there one?
There were few when I was just starting. For me, the person that really made me to want to sing clean vocals was probably in the metal scene. In the metal scene, it was probably Warrell Dane from Nevermore.
Okay.
But I would say that later on, I really got influenced by if it's Mike Patton or David Bowie or Tom Waits, Nick Cave in his early birthday party days. These kind of artists that each album sounds different. Each
That's true.
the voice is more of an instrument rather than one personality, and it's more like serving the music rather serving a certain pop culture character.
Yeah.
It can change always for the music.
Really, I would say today, because there's not so many new names, but I want to we greet them together, because there comes definitely from your side. The first one is how is it? It's a Nurten Basbuk?
Nurten Bashbu. She's my mom.
The mom. Hello, mom.
Hey, mom.
Welcome. Here we go. So I guess then, who is then Ali Basbuk? Is the
And that's
father.
my father. Hey, Dad.
Dad.
All the
Thanks for
family.
being here. Yeah.
Family's here.
Yeah.
But this is not, because this is in German. Cambodi de Gerosoli. This is, I call him Oli now. Oli. Welcome
Hello.
to the show.
I
This is
think
funny now.
I think I know who it is, and hi, hello.
So, Tia,
Oh.
Ümit, Özbakir,
That's
this
like
must be.
a Turkish friend of ours.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
A lot of
Welcome.
new names today. Here you go. Let's see who have left. New ones.
My wife. You missed my wife probably. Ushka.
Yeah, that was one. What?
But it's okay. It's okay. I'm joking.
No.
She's on the other room and she will kill me. And don't worry.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Ushka.
This is my wife and our tour manager.
Welcome to the show, and have fun today to watch your husband in the show. Yeah. Yeah. Wavy for orange is always a good sign.
Yes, I'm
So,
going to eat it later. I'm sorry.
about the song, it's from the Hilde Unhealed album, but we
Yes.
talk about later because we play the song again in the end. This will be our kick out song for you guys. So we talk about this song later. So we not waste the time. I would say we play the next song and then you tell me about, and to make it sure, I asked you before, because there's the cover. We talk about, after the video, we talk about the cover, has Stalin on it. So it's not a political band. So you make it clear. Has nothing to do. This is more the history.
Yeah.
But what is it exactly? Because you have really, really cool videos. Like the first one, Unspoken
you.
Thought. You have great actors. And I'm curious to know, I want to know who is this, where are these guys? Are friends or actors? Let me know later on. The next one is The Heart of a Nation, Nadia. So let's play it, then let's talk. Okay? The Heart of a Nation. Here's 7th Station.
That hideous misunderstanding. There is a bridge between us, an ugly wall of love. I need you to look at me. I made you look at me. Senseless, you spoke wisdom. I spoke a truth. Careless, subjective, cruel.
That was an abrupt ending, I call it. Yeah. First of all, what a composition. And the actors here, they are dancers, of course.
Yeah.
So this is like a opera, something like a rock opera. Where you found these guys or this pair to dance?
Well, we found them in Israel. That was shot in Jerusalem, basically, in some abandoned place in Jerusalem.
It was the next question, actually. Where this amazing
okay.
place?
Sorry.
This is a great location. Yeah.
2 days later, it was torn down.
Wow.
I mean, while we were shooting, people were come to measure it in order to tear it down. So, in the middle of the shootings, so we quite had a luck. We had a luck there.
So, who had this idea to make a dance video?
Well, I'm not sure whose idea was that. Maybe it's Vidi's ideas, but when I studied at the Academy of Music and Dance in Jerusalem, so there is a dance department there, and the original bassist of this band, Alexei Polanski, he's also a pianist. He works there as a piano player for ballet.
Mm-hmm.
So he made the connection between us and the girl in this video, and we just talked, and she made this choreography for us. Sorry.
Hannes mentioned Adi Betran. We know her. She was already a guest in our show. She has nothing to do with this, right? That
No.
maybe she's for Israel. She had some connections, maybe. No.
Adi and I know each other far back. She with her band Orpheus Blade.
Because she dance also. She always makes dance videos. That's why maybe there was a connection.
No. This the woman that you're seeing in the video, her name is Maya Popova. She is a great dancer and choreographer, and she wrote the script to manifest our concept. This song is a song about toxic relationships, and Maya took it and made a beautiful choreography, and her partner in the dancing, her name
Anatoly Scheinfeld.
Yes, Anatoly Scheinfeld. And it was really cool to see what they're up to with the music and the concept and everything that they brought into the table.
Yeah, let's bring now this cover, so to make a connection to this Russian thing. And here is the cover. So now you explain it to me what this exactly means.
Well, this album has two meanings. I mean, this first of all is a personal album of mine that talking about panic attacks and anxiety, which happened to me for the first time while we were recording this album in Boston airport. So, and the second thing, it's talking about the relationship, the toxic relationship between Stalin and his second wife, Nadia. And she committed suicide by shooting herself because of their relationship. And if you look at the two images below that, it's a doctor that gives pills to a patient and take money. It's connected to heal the unhealed, like panic attacks that, I was on some antidepressants. So, I mean, it's all connected to basically to the fact that you cannot really heal these inner things that bursting out of yourself. So we somehow connected it with Russia, because my roots, I grew up from Belarus, so I think one of the reasons that I got a panic attack is because I moved so many times in my life to different countries, different cultures, and the clash between them was too much pressing me. So I guess this is all came together into that.
All right. Why he pointed the pistol on your head?
This is a symbol of that because of him, he commits suicide with a gun. She shot herself.
That's the grave of her. This is her monument.
Okay, the gravestone.
Yeah, that is actually right. It's
in Moscow. Yeah, in Moscow. Yeah.
That's the way it looks. So
We could like you said, you not shoot yourself, I shoot you if you go away, like this.
He did like his guns, yeah.
Yeah.
So now, because I was looking at this cover, I said, what this? I want to know what is this. Now I understand. So Nadia is Stalin's wife.
Second wife.
Second wife. Okay.
Second wife, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now we know who is Nadia. Thank you for explanation. And I would say, now we watch you guys. Not Vidi. Vidi, you can sit back and relax and let the masters play.
Because, I can eat my orange now.
Yes, because this is unbelievable. I mean, there are really four masters, and one of them is unbelievable. The drummer, the bass player, Eren, Dimitri. Holy shit! And this together, I have to look at it because it's a long name.
The Ruthless Koba.
Yeah. But there is an explanation. The Ruthless Koba Symphony Number 10 in E minor, Op 93, second movement Allegro.
From Dmitri Shostakovich.
From Dmitri Shostakovich, yeah.
Yeah, this was the next part. So that's why I have you guys. That's why I have you guys explain who is this. Unbelievable. So let's watch you guys. And here we go. Action. That's we are just a cyclone here in the Philippines. That's a cyclone in music. Let me guess. Your drummer, he's a Mike Portnoy fan.
He coming more from the brutal scene, to be honest, but he's also educated percussionist, so he's also a big fan of classical music as well. But yeah, I mean, in his studio there is Mike Portnoy
That's why I said
poster or
yeah.
His name is Grega Plumberger, by the way.
yeah. Sorry, Greg. I should say that first.
Of course,
He's really
yeah.
good. Really
He
good.
is amazing. And your bass player? Holy
Jure.
shit.
Jure Lopatic.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
So Vidi, when you're in the rehearsal room and these guys, they are all over the place, what do you think? They are crazy, right?
I am just listening and sinking in and actually learning quite a lot. Like doing this album, doing the first album, playing with the guys. It's not so obvious to reach to a point where such musicians want to play with you, you know, like not with me or with singers generally. Quite sometimes it's all about the singer and and this is not this kind of band, and I really like it.
I think it's
It's actually university, you know. You just become better because what they're writing, you really have to adapt really fast and be creative about it.
let me ask you a question. How you compose? Is this Dimitri? Is this you? Is this you and Aaron together? Or then include Vidi to find a vocal part in this construction of greatness. Is greatness. This is not a normal easy listening music. You have to dive in to understand your music. You have to dive in. You have to take your time. It's like you listen to opera or a classical music. You have to dive in. You have to close your eyes and dive in. How you start a song?
Dima is our primary composer, and he is the main songwriter, and he lays down all the ideas and get general structures and all the riffs and crazy ideas. But then we take it from there to make it more colorful, make it more personal, and we contribute ideas, of course. And most of the vocals you can't notate Vidi. You can't just imagine what is possible. So his contribution is on a whole other level, of course. And same with keyboards. You can always write piano, but the sounds that you can create is just very colorful and different.
Yeah. Now I'm so glad that we changed it in the last minute, because I had this song in a live version, but only 3 of these guys with a MIDI keyboard. And of course, Aaron said, "Hey, this is actually not the right version because that's without me." And now I changed it in the last minute, and now I'm glad I did it because it shows you guys this is in sync. This is once again greatness. This is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rich.
Yeah, and when Hannes write "oida," this means this is Austrian language. "Oida." This is like holy shit in Austrian.
Oida.
And this was Hannes after sex. Oida.
Well, somebody should say that.
Hannes say, "What sex?" He has only rock and roll, no sex. So, well, the Roosters Copa, what this means?
Koba was a nickname of Stalin by his close circle and friends. They called him Koba. So Shostakovich, this is I repeat, this is Dmitri Shostakovich's piece. This is only my arrangement, our arrangement, sorry. And in this piece, Shostakovich was describing Stalin as the devil. So I didn't want the name of the song will be, I don't know, Symphony 10, Opus 92.
Symphony of the Devil.
Yeah, so I thought to play with the two names like Koba, which is very friendly. It's a nickname. It's a very friendly and ruthless. So it's kind of contradicting each other. And that's how this name came up.
Yep. So
I wanna add something about the concept of the album, because we have all kind of questions that people ask us about Stalin, or people are asking about the artwork, or why are we doing Dmitri Shostakovich suddenly in the middle of everything. And I just want to add quickly that the entire idea of this album is because of those panic attacks, or we wanted to go deeper into what could be the emotional journey of an artist while he's trying to create something massive that will stick with time. And when we started writing the lyrics and realizing what's going on and go deeper into our personal stories, because it's a very personal album, it just has all kind of metaphors, but the idea is to create like a parallel universe between the megalomania of a dictator and the megalomania of an artist. So this one is drunk from certain power, and the other one is drunk from a different power, but it's always trying to it's the very megalomaniac nature that both sides could have that made this concept emerge and just click with each other. So this is why we're showing all of this dictator stuff. It's we were trying to convey something very, very artistic, and it's very important for us to make this thing very clear that it's not political at all, that it's just the artist and the dictator and parallel motives in their personalities.
thank you for the explanation.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
Cool. Thanks.
This is the album. Yeah, and I forgot to mention that we have a link. Holy. Of course, you can buy the album. Here is the link. And of course, I asked you about a little fan package, and you said immediately, yes, we do this.
Of course.
So
Of course.
here is the link. Ich habe es gerade in Chat reingehauen. Da geht er drauf im Bandcamp, or you check out the website. Das ist also the website, sevenStation.com. Very, very cool. Now, I have to help out a little bit because there are not so many videos available from the new album, and they're also not, because many songs are very long, and one video, for example, I couldn't even play because it's 13 minutes long. So this is you have to buy the album to check out the songs, of course. The next one is I chose the song. I have not so much choice now because it's 7 digits. And I would say, let's play it, and then you explain to me what is 7 digits mean, okay? But it's also not
Sounds
short.
good.
It's 7 minutes and 36 seconds. Here is
Sorry.
greatness needs place, and time. Here's 7 stations, 7 digits from the Heal the Unhealed album. Here we go.
dream, a large aquarium, and inside it, a rare golden fish. And millions upon millions are watching as I make a final wish. I place a hand upon the Bible. A promise is unleashed to tell the jury and the judge. To tell the jury and the judge. Ashes, a lonely mountaineer with a Sisyphean purpose, all tunes in the wind. For those of you who knew my name, there were so few of you. No one's left to bear witness. So how can I reclaim that which was never mine? Then in my dream, swallowed by his house, a mouth so deep I can hear it still grinding. Number speakers teach inside to rearrange once more, not to have an answer smile. The memories that the forged by chambers made of fire. A sky-painted ceiling have I been pulled outside the carnal world. Don't look, don't ask, or else you'll find out what guides you back and forth. Sky was through the other's voice. Sky was from the other's stars. Into the chimney, up to the stars. My children are the firmament. Into the chimney, up to the stars. My children are the heavens. I can taste them when it rains. והעולם כולו צופה במשאלתי משאלת שווא. ידי מונחת בשבועה, הבטחתי, עוונותיו. מכובדיי המושבעים, רק רציתי להגיד. מכובדיי המושבעים, רק רציתי להגיד. רק רציתי להגיד. רק רציתי להגיד.
You know, the first part before the hard part comes, I immediately thought about David Bowie. This is
Interesting.
like I said before, some influences: David Bowie, Frank Zappa. So, and when the hard part comes, I thought about Frank Zappa. I don't know why. Maybe it's a style. There's so much in this song. He's a chameleon. Erin, Dimitri, you agree?
Absolutely, yeah.
There's so many different voices in this song. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And throughout the album, you also hear different languages.
Yes.
Like the ending of the song, can you guess the language for it?
Tell us
the
really.
language for it.
No. Some
The ending
French
is in
stuff.
Hebrew.
It's Hebrew.
It's Hebrew.
It's Hebrew. And the reason it is Hebrew is actually connected to the meaning of the song.
Mm-hmm. Tell us.
If you wanna
means
explain.
7 digits? What it means? This song.
I don't want to say too much. But I would say that it's based. There is an author. His name is Kate Setnick, and he was writing in the 40s. He was writing a lot of literature here that made a lot of impact, and a lot of it was on trauma, and we found it right for the concept. And I'll just tell you that you can go and check out his stories. He has, I wrote it down here, check out Salamandra and check out House of Dolls. It's not easy reading at all. But it was this was the influence for the lyrics of this song. But more than that, I would like to keep it open, and people can check it out if they want to.
You know how you can confuse your fans if you name the album Easy Listening, then they get completely confused. And in the backside, not.
Maybe that's the new EP. Maybe that's the name of the
Easy Listening, and in the
Yeah.
backside, not.
No.
Not. Yeah.
Or JK.
Yeah. So now we know already what 7 digits means. Actually, on the photo there are 5 people to see, but somehow when I rendered the video, because it was over 200 megabytes, it's blurred out the rest of the guys. But you 3 guys are there.
Yeah.
To see. It's strange. No?
Yeah.
Normally there are 5 guys. And then-
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's
the beautiful video, by the way. It was
Yeah.
really cool to see everything's moving.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. It's really nice.
You're welcome. If you like it, you can have it. I send you.
Cool.
Please
This is,
do.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can use it. No problem.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. All right. Now we have to go. There's an album before this album, of course.
Mhm.
And this video is also very special. There's an actor. He plays incredible. It's like I don't
It
know
does.
why when I saw this video, I thought about suicide. I don't know why, because when he was standing on the trail, say what on a railway, what I think we have to watch first. This is a great video, by the way. I love it. There's a lot of to discover. Who is this woman? This is from the album Between Life and Dreams.
Yeah.
From 2016.
Yeah.
Is this correct? 2016?
It's correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. And the song is, The Edge of the Lake. And I would say we play it first, and then you tell me. And I want to know about this actor because he plays incredible. It's cool, and the woman as well.
I'm not sure that you want to know.
Now I want to know. Now for sure. Here's The Edge of the Lake from the 2016 album Between Life and Dreams. Here we go.
Listening to nothing, no human beings. Dark and low are my last calls. Took me down, killed my soul. The air is cold. The dream is gone. Am I invisible? And do you get my tail? I am The train is late. I still wait. My hopes are lost in broken rails. I look at the time, it guides my light, throwing myself and wait to die. have never changed. Beyond the moisty grass, there I stopped to rest. I took a desperate breath, staring through a tainted grave. Pushing myself to the sparks, somewhere far away, at the edge of the lake, I see her now. 20 years, she's the same. Closer and closer, tear and fear unite. She takes my hand slowly. God, I missed her touch. At the edge of the lake, I woke up.
This is an amazing video, I must say. There is so
Thank
much,
you.
so much to. So, Dimitri, this is actually you before and then after, right?
Yeah, you guessed it right. Congratulations. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I couldn't play the old. I couldn't play the older guy. I didn't come to this age yet, but yeah.
Was this a real relationship or was it played?
No, this is a girl that was playing the relationship. I mean, the short version of the story behind this, it's a tragic song, not a love song, because I saw in the comments someone thought it's a love song. I mean, it has a love, but it's a tragedy. It's about a person that lost somebody 20 years ago, and he wants to kill himself, but he's not succeeding. And the only moment that he basically happy is when he actually has hallucination of seeing her, and that's when he wakes up. So all this song is basically a dream.
Yeah.
It didn't happen in real life. No, I just made this story up. But yeah.
So
That's
who's the mysterious actor? Because he plays incredible.
Okay, drum roll. This is the father of my wife,
Here we go.
Anton Stroin.
Kudos. That's his acting. You know what the beautiful part of this video is the moment he smiles on the lake. That's the moment. It's like a happy end. It's like he found his freedom. That's what I see in this video. And for me to bring it to the next level, maybe she woke up. So he dreams and she opened the window. And she comes.
That's other level I wasn't thinking about. That it can go further than that. But thank you for the insight.
Yeah.
Now we need to remaster it and do like a director's cut with
I love this video.
Yeah.
I was really like it the first time I saw it today, and now again. And what I thought, I want to know when he knee down on the stones, this must hurt actually, because he really bumped into the ground, and this was
Yes.
so he hurt
Ye-
himself.
Yeah. Well, he did it in very smart, gentle way. But I must admit that I think the girl more suffered. She was standing inside of actual lake. It's a Bohin Lake in Slovenia, and she was standing there in beginning of May for more than 30-40 minutes until we finished the shots.
All right.
I have no idea how she survived after that, but
Yep.
it happened.
I just see that wonderful. The lady in the lake seems to be universal Celtic and
Yeah.
Nordic mythology. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the idea of the name of the age of the lake, it's because there is no age to a lake; it's rounded. So this refers to it's a metaphor to the moment when a person loses his mind and want to kill himself. So it's a metaphor.
Through things beside the video sticks out for me. Nice piano beginning, another incredible voice from soft to hard, and a very, very beautiful acoustic guitar, and also the solo from the electric solo, beautiful. There is everything in one song. It's combined greatness.
Thank you.
That is absolute amazing song. I would say we go back to the Healed, the Unhealed. The next song was my introduction to your band, because you remember there was a trailer for the concert in Graz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I produced the trailer.
Oh,
And-
thank you so much.
Yeah, this was
Thank you.
Hannes ordered it. So I had no idea who is a 7 station, so I had to check it out. And then because I needed a smart, because I put 3 bands like Circle Creek down, our friends, so I knew what song I use, and I needed a video, and I needed something. And then I was checking your music, and then I found the next one. This was, if you know the trailer, there was a part of the next song.
We know.
All hail the mustache.
All hail the mustache.
Oh,
Yeah.
hail the mustache.
And you know what I was thinking in the 80s when 80s when I grew up. The 70s was beards, yeah. 80s was no beard. There was only maybe Rudolf Schenker had a beard, and now the look changed completely.
Yeah.
Nowadays the metalheads, they all have beards, and not in the 80s. There was not so many. Comet Apis, of course, he had famous one.
I will tell you a little joke. One of the first interviews that we had with Healed the Unhealed, that was before even the album was released. When we released All Hail the Mustache, I had few radio interviews, and one of the interviewers was convinced that I was that the song is about porn of the 70s because of the mustache.
I didn't know about this.
And we had like a half-hour conversation about 70s porn interview.
So he was convinced.
I mean,
Was
he
Ron
was
Jeremy in the 80s or the 70s?
70s.
The
Yeah.
porn. This is porn
So this
in German.
This is
Porn
a song about Ron Jeremy. From,
We are not that fat.
We're joking.
But
We're
this guy is
joking, of course.
still around, huh? Jeremy, he's still Ron. He's still around. He's,
Well,
he's
I'm not following him, so I don't know.
No, he's like a celebrity at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, for example. You know, they know him. He's a legend. You know,
I
made
think
it.
he would like 7 Station.
Send
If
him,
anybody has connection to Ron Jeremy, send him our album, please.
Hannes, you know him or not?
Especially All Hail the Mustache.
Oh, hello.
Yes, yeah. This is a mix between real video and a cartoon, right?
Animation, yeah.
Animation. So let's play it first. Then you tell me about All Hail the Mustache. Here we go. This is our second last song. Yeah, here we go. Like Dali.
Of its territory is growing day by day. I cannot help it, I've grown. Barricade will fence between two senses. I cannot help it, I smell your battery. I taste distant. It's growing everlasting. Shunting the spoil, abolition in private property. It's Christ's identity out of the flesh of scarcity. Concealed in space, revealed in throne. Essence of mankind, a declaration of eternal beauty. Admiration.
Well, I must say, somebody has a wild fantasy,
Okay.
wild, crazy fantasy.
And
And
that's
this is again the
someone is
father-in-law, right?
Vidi.
The actor is, again. This is
Yeah.
your father-in-law.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when you ask for the hand, say, "But I give you my daughter, but I want to be in a movie." Okay, no problem.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted him to involve in another video of Seven Station because he done so great job in The Age of the Lake, and I wanted to create some kind of continuation that there will be also familiar face for the new album. And I mean, he's great. I mean, he is one of the nicest person that you will meet in your life, and he's just so open up for crazy ideas. I mean, I couldn't believe that he would agree. He actually grew a mustache for 2 months, like all the beard.
The beard,
And
yeah.
actually, it was one take that he actually shaved because we had only one take. So he's insane. He's insane. I really love him.
Give me a short story about the monkeys, these crazy monkeys, the cross. What is it all about? And I must say, this is the closest song to Zappa from all I heard from you. This is Zappa at this. This Zappa would be happy to hear this. He would say, "Yeah, the guys they learned from you." You
He
agree?
would even be more happy if Zappa was to hear it.
Yeah, but you agree that this is the
Yeah.
closest song to Zappa?
Yeah,
But I hear
it has
also a little
quite
bit
insane.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer. There's like the old stuff. There's a lot in the song also to discover, and
Yeah.
the heaviness from Vidi's voice, which is what the part I cut out for the trailer. I love this melody. Yeah.
Well, the monkeys, there was I don't know if it's the real story or not, but the monkeys came from. There was a rumor that at some point Stalin tried to create an army of super apes to fight for him on in whatever war, all of these wars. He wanted to have super apes, and the story was that he was trying to breed orangutans for that. I don't know if it's true or not, but it made sense to me that an army of super apes will choose the next tyrant and then sacrifice him because they killed Jesus and he became a god. So the super apes think about, okay, let's kill this person, dress him like Stalin, and sacrifice him, and he will become a god. And this is part of the megalomania concept, basically. This is why you have orangutans in the video. Yeah.
And the cross. What does it mean?
And the cross. The cross is just the
crucifixion. I mean, the
Yeah.
ritual of just sacrificing your leader.
Yeah, it's just like a twisted martyrism, maybe very narcissistic way for a very bad person that rose into power to think of himself as a martyr at the end and hopefully gain immortal powers and complete control over the universe.
I like the moment when he wakes up and in a hospital and you see Stalin mustache.
Because the mustache, it represents everything that comes from inside. It's like if a person is, we cannot help it, right? It just grows and grows and grows and grows, and it's also about that one person cannot hide his inner ugly or dark parts. Eventually it grows. So the mustache is just like the spirit of a very dark messiah roaming on each generation, choosing very wrong leaders. Yeah, that's the story.
A note by side, an anecdote by side. In the 80s, I had one. In 83.
You had a mustache?
Yes, 84 even, and then my first love, my first relationship is that you're a nice guy, but get rid of this fucking
Get
mustache.
rid of it.
I hate it. And I for my first record in '86, I really cut off. That was then I get rid of the mustache. So she says she hates this stupid mustache. All hail the mustache. But
Maybe you should send her the video.
maybe yes. Right, guy. I would say we make a picture now. We are nearly at the end of the show. We have one more, the first song. Take a picture. Then I need a little message from you guys. I show you how this will be done. You make something like this or whatever you do. I press the button. I count to 3. Okay?
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3. Got you. So, and I show you now how a cool band did it. Take it out.
Listen here, fans. This is Boris and Rafa from Detractor. This is Ellie, and you're watching Metalheads Forever. Forever.
Thanks to our friends from Detractor, and I need something like this. Without me, and this will be later on this weekend. I cut again because I have a lot of again. This will be on YouTube Shorts. This will be on Facebook. It will be on Instagram, like little reels. So you can do it like this.
Sure. Vidi,
No,
you
I
are the
always-
voice.
I
You are
always-
the voice.
But without me.
I always do it. I think it's more rare to have Eren.
Yeah, you want me to do it?
Yes, of course.
All right.
All right, but without me. But attitude, it's a metal show.
Attitude.
Attitude, yes. That was the look. Yes. That was not the ape look. So, and ready.
This is Seven Station, and you are watching Metalheads Forever.
Forever. Was it okay?
Awful.
So.
It was awesome. Yes, thank you.
Did you pass the test for a metal club?
I like it. Very, 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 very cool. Guys, now I need an explanation for the last song. Was the first song, is now the last song again. This is the main video, we could say, from the new album, right?
Yeah, one of them.
The newest.
Yeah,
The
one
newest.
of them, yeah.
It's Unspoken Thoughts.
I think, yeah. Yeah, Unspoken Thoughts. So the Unspoken Thoughts, it's a song about the situation when you're having so many emotions inside of you and down until they are turning to a mental disease and they're just breaking out. Like in my case, it was in panic attack and other stuff. So this is what the song is about. It's about those situations. So I recommend to everybody, just let go. Just let go.
Let it out. Don't eat yourself in.
Yes, exactly.
So this
Exactly.
this could be a song about depression as well. It's
Yeah, it's about, it's not directly depression, but it's about panic and anxiety attacks, mostly.
That's the
So, yeah.
song that starts the album. So the journey starts from that point of not speaking about what you have inside, and then eventually you end up as Stalin on the cross or something like that.
or an ape on a plane. Before I let you go, where people can see you live again?
We're working on it.
We're
working on it.
We're booking our shows in Europe right now. We have been last December. We played in Slovenia, Croatia, and Austria. A lot of thanks to Hannes again. We're going to come back around May. There's going to be some shows around Europe. We're working on stuff around Turkey as well, which we hope that when everything will be fine and everybody will be healthy, we will be able to post more about that. You're very welcome to our Facebook page and to our Spotify, and we're gonna show you more music and a lot of other stuff. So you're super welcome over there in the meantime. And thank you, Richie, for having us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know, that's what I love in this show. We have so many genres to cover, you know, so from black metal, death metal, speed metal, power metal, heavy metal, hard rock, stoner, doomer, and progressive. This was today a highlight for all progressive metal fans. Thank you so much, Seven Station.
Thank you so much.
Dimitri, Erin, all the best, and keep
Thank
rocking
you.
and stay healthy. And once again, our thoughts are with the Turkey and the Turkey people and keep rocking. Yes, pray.
You too.
Yeah, all the best. Here's Unspoken Thoughts, Seven Stations. I salute you. Till the next time.
Salute
Bye.
you.
Bye.
See ya.
teeth in the cake keeps me now. Sometimes I wonder if you care. Most of the time I was alone. Thoughts into letters, letters into words. My mouth is an open door. When all is found, with what you've done, my lack of skills will carry on. Burn it, stop.
Tirol, das Land in den Bergen, idyllische Bergseen, schneeverzierte Berggipfel, gelebtes Brauchtum, traditionelle Bauernhöfe und weidende Kühe auf saftigen Wiesen im Alpbachtal. Aber vom 2. bis 5. August 2023 wird aus diesem idyllischen Paradies ein Heavy Metal Mekka. Willkommen bei Rock Reloaded 2023. Doch stopp, erstmal ein Rückblick. Als Nachfolger des legendären In-Rock öffnet In-Rock Reloaded 2019 erstmals seine Pforten. An 2 Tagen begeistern größtenteils heimische Metal-Acts ein breites Publikum. 2021 dann der nächste Schritt. Auf einer riesigen Stage zelebrieren an 3 Tagen Bands wie War Kings, JBO und Stahlzeit Metal vom Feinsten. Und nun, Metalheads, folgt der nächste Schritt. Mit einem riesigen Campinggelände und 4 Tagen voller internationaler Top-Acts. Das Rock Reloaded 2023 präsentiert Benediction, Masterplan, Bonfire, Mystic Prophecy, Firewind, Velvet Viper, Martyr, Suicidal Angels, Scanners, Visions of Atlantis, sowie die Local Heroes Silius, Painis, Circle Creek und über 20 weitere internationale Metal Bands. Holt euch die Tickets bei Mike's Metal Store oder in rockreloaded.at. Powered by Mike's Metal Store, NRT Records und der METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show. Jawohl, holt euch die Tickets für das Festival. Das wird so geil und unser Fanclub ist auch mit dabei. Sehr, sehr cool. Thank you so much. 7 Station. Sind auch noch da, die 3. I see you 3 still here. Great. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the show. Yes, Vidi. I wave back. Ja, da war eine geile Sendung. Das war mal was anderes. Das war mal progressiver Metal mit absolut das sind Könner. Das hier sieht man und hört man sofort. Leck mich am Arsch. Das nicht my cup of tea normalerweise, aber man kann sich dafür begeistern, wenn man eintaucht in die Musik. Das ist mir heute passiert. Ihr wisst, ich bin normal der straighter Metaler, Power Metaler, aber man muss sich da wirklich damit befassen und dann kapiert man es auch, was die damit meinen. Super sympathische, absolut coole Typen und vor allem geile Musiker. Ja, das war Prog Metal at its best. So, danke lieber Hannes fürs Vermitteln. So, wir haben noch 3 Songs, 3 Videos, dann sind wir heute schon fertig. Die vorletzte Song dieser Woche, morgen gleich. Also alle, die wohl schon ausschalten sollten, unser Rauschmeiß wird heute die Band von morgen. Da freue ich mich natürlich. Eine Legende kommt wieder. Ja. Aaron. Wait, Aaron. Do you want to say goodbye? Goodbye, Aaron.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank
you.
Let's bring it in again. Vidi, good night.
Shalom. Thank everyone.
Thank
Yes.
you, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Enjoy the rest of the
You
show.
too.
Bye-bye.
Great band.
Thank you again, Richie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bye.
auf Wiedersehen.
Take care.
Bye bye.
So, das war doch mal schön nochmal. Kurz reingeholt. So, das war ein Comeback sozusagen. Comeback from Seven Station. So, jetzt haben sie aber schon ausgelockt. Die haben richtig Charakter. Die wollten doch schon Tschüss sagen. Ganz, ganz lieb. So, was habe ich ausgesucht für euch noch? Jetzt haben wir natürlich viele Männer gehört heute oder beziehungsweise Male Vocal. Jetzt gibt es mal ein bisschen Female Vocal. Unser lieber Michael Lohmann wird sich freuen, wieder genau aus dem Wetter. Geile, fast wäre das der Opener gewesen, aber dann habe ich mich doch für Ventum entschieden. Das sind Imperial Age. Weiß nicht, ob wir die bekommen können, Tom. Mal schauen. Geile Band, geile Sängerin, Imperial Age, The Wheel. Und dann wir sagen, let the matters begin in der Aftershow Party.
Thousands of bodies lie dead in the
Geiles Video, jawohl. Michael, so schlimm war es jetzt gar nicht. Ich weiß, du magst die hohen Stimmen nicht, aber es war jetzt so schön durchgemischt. Also ich finde, jetzt bist du ein bisschen pingelig, mein lieber Freund. Ja, die nächste Band, ich weiß gar nicht, wie man das genau ausspricht. Elysion oder Elysion. Also ich weiß gar nicht, wie man das ausspricht. Muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, gebe jetzt mal zu, habe ich auch gar nicht gekannt. aber ein geiler Song ist. Und zwar geil und ein geiles Video. Crossing Over. Vorletzter Song heute und Attacke. Elysion und Crossing Over. So, liebe Freunde, jetzt haben wir eine Premiere. Wenn das jetzt gut geht, dann sind wir einen Schritt weiter, dann haben wir den nächsten Level erreicht. Nämlich zum allerersten Mal spielen wir heute ein Video von einem Major Label, von Warner Brothers. Also wenn das jetzt gut geht, hoffentlich hat das alles funktioniert so, wie wir es gemacht haben. Jetzt zittern, wenn es jetzt durchläuft und dann auch nicht gesperrt wird. Bei normal die großen Sony, Warner, Universal, normalerweise bomben die gleich die Sendung weg. Und jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, ob das jetzt gut geht. Nämlich Tankard sind bei Warner Brothers. Und das ist jetzt eine lange Vorbereitung raus gewesen. Tom hat wieder viel Arbeit damit gehabt und jetzt schauen wir mal, was passiert. Falls es jetzt gestoppt wird, braucht gar nicht warten, dann stoppe ich die Sendung. Also ich hoffe, jetzt läuft es durch. Also Finger gecrossed, das ist ein wichtiger Meilenstein in unserer Sendung. Ist nämlich genau jetzt. Jetzt geht es ums nächste Level, dass wir auch die großen Bands spielen können, die großen Labels. So, hier sind Tankard, unsere nächsten Gäste morgen. Gary, ich glaube, ich habe mitbekommen, kommt fast die ganze Band morgen. Das wird mal ein geiles Bis jetzt war Gary ja zweimal war er bis jetzt alleine und jetzt hoffentlich mit der ganzen Band. Zumindest größten Teil der Band. So, liebe Freunde, danke fürs Zuschauen. Das war heute mal harte Bandage für alle, die wo jetzt zum Beispiel kein progressiven Metal wollen. Trotzdem war er dabei, ist bis zum Schluss dabei geblieben. Super cool. Danke euch. Alle, die Sendung nachträglich anschauen, die wo vielleicht arbeiten müssen. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß bei der Sendung natürlich. Und ja, Tankard, liebe Freunde, morgen wird's heftig wieder. Gary, auf den freue ich mich wirklich, weil es wirklich nicht nur eine Legende ist, sondern auch ein ganzer Lieber ist. Auf der wird morgen mit Sicherheit cool. Also morgen natürlich auch wieder After-Party, haben wir wieder zum Verlosen. Einschalten morgen, 20 Uhr, Tankard und dieser Song Lockdown Forever. So, Freunde, Finger drücken, dass es klappt jetzt und Attacke. Und dann würde ich schon sagen, bis morgen. Tschüss, Servus, gute Nacht. Wir sind Tankard, Attacke.
Isolation is a blessing of heaven. All obligations of my former life fades. Completely safe, I'm in my apartment. For 2 years now, short parade. First they told us to plunder the food stores. Be prepared, a virus might come. Then they closed off the cities and highways. Home alone, I noticed the fun. Karaoke games, knitting and yoga, never felt ashamed. I want lockdown forever. TV surfing, pizza flat rate. Got my record collection. Metal music all night and day. I met a woman on some internet party. Love in an era when lust became king. Sex via Zoom, no physical romance. Porno movie, worshipping. Can't impress me with fake news and hate speech. Brewing beer, instead I will learn. Writing memoirs on my toilet paper. Ain't that great, my daily concern. Karaoke games, knitting and yoga, never felt ashamed.
Neu, die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Spotify Preview-List. Hier könnt ihr schon mal reinhören, welche geilen Bands euch erwarten in diesem Monat. Die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Preview-List on Spotify.